Good morning. I welcome you to for 2022, and I believe it's going to be a very wonderful and studious state semester for us. Um, I was supposed to post this yesterday, but I had technical issues. I was ready to post but until I realized that the audio was bad. Okay, so um, I will do a quick run through of what the class looks like, what you should expect. Um, the syllabus, the course calendar, and also I will run through Blackboard quickly and I will also show you how to use Connect. All right, so let's go. My name is Oluwaseun Adonge. My student call me Professor Hay, which is fine. I I'll be facilitating your class this semester. I teach 1306, I teach 2301. So feel free to register for my 2301 in the spring or in the spring as it applies to you. I teach micro as well. Um, so let's go. Now, feel free to reach out to me anytime if you have any question. This class is online anytime, meaning that there won't be routine lecture time. There won't be a meeting time for lecture or lab. Now, since students asking if we are going to be coming to campus for labs, no, we are not meeting at all. All right. However, my office is 231 in building 19. If you're on campus and you just want to stop by to say hi or you have reasons to want to meet with me, I'm here. Just let me know ahead of time. So that's it. I'm very glad to have you this semester. This is 1306 and 1106. 1306 is the lecture, 1106 is the lab. However, it is one class with two branches. So it's not two classes. Whatever grade you make in one is what you make in the other. All right. Um, I'm going to be using just the 1306 Blackboard site, which is this. All right. So this is your class 1306 16191. That's the CRN 1306 1106 16192. However, I will not be using this shell at all. And the reason I'm not using it is to avoid confusion so that everything you need in on through this semester in this course is going to be in 1306. Your grades are going to be there. Imagine if I put part of your grade here and put part of your grade here, then you don't know what the cumulative grade looks like, which I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to use just the 1306 Blackboard shell through the semester. So I'll run through the Blackboard now. All right. So this is 1306. This is your class. You see, welcome to class. I have it here. I also put the syllabus on here. Um, Faculty profile. This also shows you my office phone number, my office location, and the hours I'm available at the office. You can also reach out to me anytime to plan if we need to schedule a time to meet outside the time on the schedule here. Um, my student called me Professor Hay, like I said. My phone number is that's the office number, but the my cell is 832-679-1099. That's my cell. 832-679-1099. Feel free to text me, but not call. All right. Testing will help me to track conversation. I'll be able to tell who it is. Then you put your name and the class you and your class, right? Okay. Now this is announcement. I'm going to put announcement here when I need to, like I did some yesterday. When I send announcement, it should automatically go to your email as well. So you want to check your email so that you don't miss anything. If you want to send me an email, just come to the email tab here. All right. Just come to the email tab here and click on if once you click on email, it's going to show you different options. Now, if you want to email your professor, then I am the instructor here. So email all instructor users. And so that's going to come to me. Now, when you send email through this format, I'm able to see it quickly And I can also know that that is you sending me an email from this class. I won't be confused as to want to check which class am I getting this email from because it's coming from this class exactly. All right. Now, don't use your Gmail or your personal email to send email. I may not see it, but this is very sure that once you email me through this platform, I'm going to see it. All right. Then discussion board. Discussion board is already opened. I already have discussion board, and some people are responding already. So I wanted to introduce yourself. That's what I'm going to be using to track attendance and some of your quizzes through the semester every week. All right, we'll be taking attendance every week, and I'll be telling you more about it as we go. So that discussion board on there. Now attendance. Now we won't need to do this like actively. I'll be doing it on my hand, and what I'm going to use to judge your attendance is going to be your involvement in discussion board, your involvement in the quizzes. I'll look at all of that and see that you are attending the class. Now, just logging on to Blackboard every week will not make you uh, get a grade for attendance. Attendance is, I put it as class participation, right? That you are involved in the class, you are part of the class, you are taking activities that are scheduled for you to take. That's what I will call attendance. All right, now getting into the coursework, you see the syllabus. Now the syllabus and course calendar is here. So I will come back here to talk about this. I just want to show you layout of Blackboard first. All right. After that, you have the course, the McGraw-Hill Connect, which I'll come back to show you as well. This link will show you everything you need about McGraw-Hill. Then you have Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4. I divided the class into 4 modules. I will show you more about that in the calendar. The 4 modules means that you will have 4 exams. We have 16 weeks in the semester. All the chapters we have to cover, I divided into 4. One Module 1 will contain everything you need for exam 1. Module 2 will contain everything you need for exam 2. Module 3 will contain everything you need for exam 3. Module 4 consists of everything you need for exam 4. And that's the way it's going to run. All right. And there are some resources here that you may not need. All right. And there are some resources here for lab that you may or may not need as well, since you are not doing uh, hands-on lab experiments. All right. Then when you want to see your grade, click on my grade here and you will see cumulative final grade. This tab shows you your grade through the semester. Exact grade that you have is going to be showing you in code. I will call it your final grade. So your final grade, if the semester is going to end after 1 week, you'll see the semester is ending in August, you'll see the final grade there. If it's ending in December, you'll see there. So whatever you see there is actually your grade at that time. Okay. And I've set Blackboard to calculate it based on what I'll be showing you on the syllabus in a moment. All right, that's just run through of Blackboard. If you're attending Senja for the first time, that should give you a good idea already. The way to log on to Blackboard is to use your G number and your password. If you have questions, please feel free to shoot me an email and I'll be glad to guide you through. So let's go through the syllabus and the course calendar. So number 1, the syllabus. This is the syllabus. Again, that's my name and my email is there. The best way to reach out to me is through the email tab on Blackboard on the left tab. Again, all resources, assignments, grades will be on 1306 Blackboard. So go through the course descriptions. Now, there is a textbook that is called OpenStax textbook. It's a free resource. You don't have to pay anything. And if you click on this link, it's going to take you straight there. Then you go to science and you come to biology 2E. That is the course here. That's your lecture. That's a resource that could be available or that is available for you as well. All right, let's get back to syllabus. All right. You don't need the lab manual. However, we have that here in the document that I showed you the other time, you can always access that. Now, you need laptop and tablet for your exam. Prepare to use lockdown browser. If you have any question about that, let me know. I can send you the setup, but prepare to use that. Um, these are learning outcomes. You can read all of that. All right. Now, grade is 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a B, is a C. Now, what I do is we don't give E. So it's either A, B, C, D, F, FX, which I really give for this case. Now, 89.5 is still going to be an A for me. 79.5 is still a B for me. All right. So these are the grading scheme for this class, which I've set Blackboard to calculate under the cumulative final grade. Your lecture is going to be 40%. Your lecture exam is going to be 40% of your final grade. There'll be there'll be quizzes every week, which will add up to 10% of your final grade. Class participation is what I talked about, which will be discussion board. How I see that you are actively participating in the class. That will be 5%. Then lab activities, which you will be doing on Connect. I'll show you how to do that in a bit. And that will be 30%. Then your final exam is going to be cumulative. We cover everything from chapter 1 to the end. Okay. Now I expect that you are expected to devote time to study. Um, at least the plan is to study every day. All right. I'll run to the syllabus now, the calendar now, which will give you an idea of what your semester should look like. So let's go. Now, this is 1306, 1106 calendar. Now, it's a template or recommended schedule for you. It is not my schedule with you, it is your schedule. I'm recommending that if you, since it's an online anytime class, I know sometimes it's possible we post procrastinate and you may not get your work done because it's not, um, you don't have to be in class to study, right? Now, so I made this schedule for you as a template that you can follow, which will help you to be successful in the class. All right. So I did it like yesterday was supposed to be introduction. So I worked on the schedule as though it's a Monday, Wednesday class. So you can discipline yourself to study and know, okay, these are the days I'm doing this subject, I'm starting this topic. Now, if you start like tomorrow, now if you start chapter 1 tomorrow, then you can continue studying that, take the quiz until until the next day. Now, the quizzes are not going to be due just one day. I scheduled it that way just to like get you disciplined to work and to start. The quizzes will be due like a day after the scheduled day. So like today now for the 824 now, particularly for this one, the quiz is going to open tomorrow and it will be due the following day, which is on 25th at the end of the day. All right. Then 29th, the quiz will be opened on 29th. It will be due on the 29th. So I'm taking the exception for, oh, sorry. So the quiz will be open on 24th, like that. It will be due on 25th. The quiz is going to open, the next one for chapter 2 is going to open on 29th, due on 30th. So each of the quizzes is going to be opening the day I set it there and due the day after. Does that make sense? So it open on 24th, due on the following day. So the date you are seeing here are the dates these quizzes are going to open, which in quotes are the date I expect you to start studying, and then they will be due the day right after. All right. So you want to check Blackboard to make sure you're following. And again, the formula is simple. It's a day after the date you are seeing here. Okay. All right. So lecture exam 1 is the first exam and it's going to open on the 19th, 12 a.m. before the day, like more like at the start of the day, 12 a.m. and it will be closing at 11:59 p.m. So every quiz, every exam will be closing at 11:59 of the scheduled date. Um, okay, so that's about lecture, and the final exam is going to be like that. So when you look at the quizzes tab, the date scheduled is the date it opens. It will be due on the day on the 25th. I can edit the calendar to show that so that it doesn't confuse you. All right. That is that. Now, the last thing that may be confusing here is the lab topics. Now, the lab topics here are just list of the labs. Don't worry about this. Let me go to McGraw-Hill Connect to show you what your lab looks like, which are the questions I've been getting. How are we going to do the lab? Do we come to lab on campus? You are not coming to lab on campus. Let's go to McGraw-Hill where we do the lab. Okay, so I'm going to come to the tab here, to Blackboard here, and I will go straight to coursework. McGraw-Hill Connect is here. You've already paid for this, so you don't need to pay for it again. However, it may prompt you to register, not payment. You may be prompted to register, which will mean that you need to put your information. Now, when you are asked to use your email, use your Jack email, not your Gmail or any personal email. Use your student email. All right. And when you are putting your name, put your name as I have on the class. Don't put your pet name. Don't put a short form of your name, what you like to be called. Put your name exactly so that if anything go wrong and I have to track anything, I know who is who. If I have to contact Connect, I know what name to tell them, and there won't be any discrepancy in any way. All right. So I'm going to go to my Connect section. Again, it may prompt you to register, right? Oh, okay. So I won't be able to do that on here because I'm on student format. So I'm going to go back so that I can show it to you. Okay. So to connect, go to connect section. I'm trying to be fast so that it doesn't get too long. Okay. So if you look at metric, if you look at these are your labs that are due for this semester. All right. These are the labs that are due this semester. Now, this is the first that you're expected to do, a virtual lab tutorial, just to give you an overview of what it's going to look like. Now, once you open this metric measurement, you will see that it's open from yesterday and it's going to be due on the 28th. All right. So all of them are due on 28th. Microscopy, you will see it's opened on 29 and it's due on the 4th of September. All right. So it goes that way. Chemical composition of cells open on 9th on 5th of September, close on 11th of September. So those are the due dates that you want to follow, not the calendar. The calendar is just to list items for you. You can follow the calendar to know to do them in your order, but those are the due dates as stated here. All right. Okay. So I think I've given a good view of what um, we have for the semester. Again, there will be no lab scheduled exam. All you're doing for the lab are those lab activity on Connect, and you don't have to pay. You already paid for it. Yeah. I think I will stop there. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope you have a very wonderful semester and a very refreshing time.